Hello all. So I need to wait for people to join me in before I start. I guess I am before time, but that's okay. We can wait for people to join in, and then we can start with our new topic today of numerology. Okay. I was too early to start that video, but I think I should. This video will be fine. Okay. So I'm sure because today is Sunday in India and it's too early for my Indian audience to join here. But of course, it's the best time for Canadians. I'm sure it's a Saturday night today and some must be partying there or relaxing back at home. But of course, we can start with our topic today. By the way, welcome to Vedic Astrology. And this channel is going to help you out to understand more about how this astrology, how this numerology, and all kind of psychic things helps in your life to understand life in a better way. So, of course, if you want to know more about astrology, you can always message me or you can send me your details, birth details, so I can do customized reading for you. And today we are going to talk general topic about numerology and how the numbers affect your life. Before we start, I just want to tell you how to calculate the numbers. First, you need to add all your birth date number. Like if you are first karmic number, the karmic number is the date which is your birth date. Like if your birth date is on 14th, so 1 plus 4 is 5. So your karmic number will be 5. And if then you have to calculate your life path number. So life path number will be this total sum up of your birth date, which is your day, your month and your year. Like if you are born on 14th February 1980, so then you have to add all the numbers and then sum up the whole total, and the final number will be calculated in 1 if your total is coming around somewhere around 40, so or 43 or 24, you just have to add those two numbers as well. So the final number should be singular number, unless it is 11, it's coming 11 or 22 or 33. They're all magical numbers. They shouldn't be finally added. So before we start with understanding how the number affects you, you need to first understand any person on this earth is not purely one number, is not affected by only purely one number of this birth date. It's a mixture of your birth date, your karmic number, your life path number and your name number. So these three numbers are the major number which actually are the mix of you, and that will explain your characteristics and your what you are exactly. So first of all, let's start with number 1. How the number 1 works. Number 1 is the planet Sun, is ruled by planet Sun, and the number 1 people who has the birth date, karmic number or the life path number and name number all have the same type of characteristics. So when it comes to number 1, you are basically a very independent person, like a leader, and you can actually initiate things. You can always initiate like a boss. You're very creative, you have lots of intelligence in your work. You can be sometimes very proudy, a lot of ego, and at the same time, you will usually, you try to control things. Sometimes your dominance becomes against you. You want to control things on people. At the same time, you have real good honesty in you. So number one basically are like they shine bright. They are having uh, lot of charismatic personality in them. So they're really, they can lead things. They are good businessmen. They can actually, you must have known, they are very creative and innovative. So Steve Jobs is one of the number one personality. He has done a lot of things in his everybody knows what he did in his life, like creative notes, on innovative stuff, and a lot of things he did in his life. So number one has always been like initiators. At the same time, when I talk about at the same sorry, there was a call coming in. Okay, so at the same time, when I talk about life path number one, life path is of course all the characteristics of life path number one is basically, okay, you have given me, hello Smita ji, you have given me your birth details. So the final number of your life path is number 5. Okay. Number 5, I can come on the number 5 after some time maybe, or I can just tell you right now. Okay. You have date of birth and total by adding this is number 5. About number of my daughters. Okay, first let me talk about your number 5. 5 people are usually very adventurous. They want to explore everything in the life. They love they love traveling. They have too much of movements in them. They hate monotonous things in their life. They love changes. They love movements in the life. They love to meet new people. They love socializing, and freedom is everything for them. They love space, their own space. So I hope that number 5 is giving you something. I'm not sure your birth date is number 5, of course. I know. Have you added all your details about your number there? So I can tell you about your life path number. So is 3 plus 32 is your life path number? Okay. So yes, as we have seen, the number 1 personality, life path number of the number 1 personality is basically they usually are always face a problem of being alone, and or independent. They have to take decision independently. Even they have a lot of relationships, a lot of people around them, family, everything, but at the same time, or by choice or by need or by force, they somewhere have to take decision alone or do things by their own way or being independent. So of course, yes, Smitaji, your number is 5 of total. So your total number is 5 again. So it's a very good thing. Like if you're having a life path number and the birth date number both together, same number, it's kind of said very lucky. And a lot of things like whatever you desire, though doesn't happen immediately, but of course it happens it will happen for you, because having the same birth date number and having the same number as your karmic number and your life path number, it really works well with the people. So 5 number life path are only one thing they face an issue as a karmic obligation for life path, that they basically love their own space. They want to explore life in the how come life path number 5? Yeah, because 3 plus 2 is 5. So that's your 5 number. So 5 is your total number. That's called life path number. and that's where the karmic obligation also comes into play. So when you say life path number is 5, you are a person who wants to explore life, want to explore life in their own way, and sometimes you feel very, restricted about things. You want things according to you, but things doesn't happen, and you seek freedom, you seek your own space, you seek your own way to explore the life, and you get into that family obligations and other things and other responsibility where you tend to squeeze yourself in that kind of environment, and sometimes you cannot get out of that, and you feel too much of restricted about yourself. So 5 number usually they love adventure, they sometimes take too much of risk. Too much of risk is also not good. So of course they are good business people, they have amazing personality regarding to manage a lot of people in their workplace, or they have a good coordination, they are socializing, they are amazing in socializing and all. So I hope I gave you the answer what you were looking for. And let's go to number 2. Number 2 is ruled by planet Moon. So number 2 people are usually very sensitive, very soft. They are peacemaker and a good mediator, and they love being they nurture people, they take care of the people and people around them, whomever they love, they are really sensitive towards them, and sometimes they become they get offended very fast, they get jealous and envy very fast. So 2 number are like very they also like being secured with their own people, and they have that kind of nurturing like a mother in them. So, and they sometimes becomes too possessive for whomever they are around, even for their work they become too possessive. So number 2 are like kind of very sensitive. So if you are number 2, you will always see good of course number 1 I forgot to tell you, the business people like Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, Steve Jobs, then I have written down few names over here. So of course Bill Gates, they all were number 1. And number 2 are like Mahatma Gandhi, Annie Besant, Obama, then even Shah Rukh Khan and Amitabh Bachchan, they are all number 2. So they have that kind of energy. And if you are life path number 2, usually with number 2, one thing is always a problem. They struggle with those things where they are always dependent on someone. They even if it's a business or work or their relationship, they always need someone. They need support of someone. They think if I will have a partner, I will be able to do it. If I have a good boss, I will be able to do it. If I have a good, friends and family support, I'll be able to do it. So somewhere down the line, they are looking for a support and dependency. That's where the, negativity also sometimes drops in, because not always dependency is good and not always independency is also good. So you have to balance things around. You have to really balance things for us, for your better future. Going ahead with number 3. So yes, number 3 is ruled by planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet, is one of the best planets in astrology, because we consider the planet of abundance. And anybody who is number 3 in your family or somebody, you must have seen them, the most entertainer, very expressive, like to communicate a lot and have a lot of energy in them. They are very artistic, good performers, you will see a lot of actors and actresses and comedians. They have too much of humor in them. You will see a lot of people as such comes into number 3. So when you see number 3, they are usually basically very expressive, very communicative, and too much of they love expressing themselves. So okay, great, your hobby is number 3. So there must be a lot of auras of humor and a lot of things going on into your home. So it will be fun having him around. And yeah, and they are very intelligent, very good. They have amazing wisdom. They can share a lot of knowledge with you. They like to explore things, and they also love, they also love, they have one kind of, they really need to express things. If they don't express, they feel very depressed. They think that I have not I have not said something, something is missing. So if one thing is that, just wait, yeah, and at the same time they always need attention. They don't like to be alone. They like to socialize. They like to be around people. They don't want to want to be left alone somewhere. They have too much of intelligence in them, and they attract a lot of positive energies towards them. So that's how the number 3 are. They hate being into negative environment. They don't because they can sense the negative environment very fast, and they can be a very good preachers or the teachers, gurus. A lot of gurus are seen. Swami Vivekanand was one of number 3, and if you see, the best actor or the best Rajnikant is number 3. So the best of, too much of talent in them. So number 3 are really, I can say one of the finest number in the numerology. So people love being around them. You will see, even Abraham Lincoln was number 3. So if you are life path number 3, the only problem with life path is that what struggle they go with is they need to really, if you will see few of the number 3 people are less expressive. They have a communication problem. They cannot communicate things, and when they don't do that, when they don't speak up for themselves, when they don't express themselves, then it really becomes a problem for them. The life becomes too messy, or they get into depression very fast. So for them, it's very important to speak up for themselves. Speak up or say whatever it's in their heart and express themselves. Whatever talent they have, they should just come out with that. So that's the struggle they should not face in their life. They should come out of it very fast and again get rolling. That's important. And now let's go to number 4. Number 4 is ruled by planet Rahu. Rahu is called a smoky planet in astrology. It's basically a planet of, a lot of illusions and a lot of material things and a lot of greed and everything. But not all number 4 are like that. So number 4 are basically, they are, I can say the best word which can describe them is like they like everything stable, so secure life. They are little bit very practical, and they don't connect with emotional things very fast. So for them, number 4 are they are very connected with lot of. They like to make friends. In fact, for them, friends come first before family, because they somewhere down the line in their childhood, it's always been said that number four usually go with some kind of family wounds, and that's why they come across with getting disconnected with family, or even if they are connected with the family, they somewhere have different opinions and different way of thinking with the family. They don't gel around. So number four are, they always look for some kind of security in their life. So they are very organized person. They love to organize things in their own way. They can be the best, manager, or the person who is taking care of the desk, and who is perfect in organizing things. Even if you see their houses, they are perfectly organized. They are having that kind of aura where people get attracted towards them, that they will do our things even it's chaos. They are the people who will make it, they will manage things. So number four are, though they are, their life pattern goes slow in their life, but later on in their life, like after the midlife, they usually grow very fast. They attract wealth very fast because of their discipline and because of their organized way of living, and they attract wealth, abundance, and a lot of material things very fast. And even things comes very fast in their life because they are not very emotional towards other things. They are more, they know what they want. They are very focused. So that's the best part of number four. Sometimes they become dry into their relationship. Sometimes they really don't understand why they are here for into the relationship. So commitment becomes difficult for them. But when they commit, they really are strong in that, because they take it as an, kind of, that's my part of organizing, that's my part of doing things, and that's how I have to do, because they take it as a discipline. So yes, number four are really the people who you see in number four are like, you have Shri Devi, then Kishore Kumar, then then Paul Hogan, Arnold, George Washington. They are all number four. Even Donald Trump, even he's number four. So basically, there are many who usually, who are very focused on what they want in their life. They don't they don't actually disperse themselves everywhere. They are very organized. That's how number four is. Let's go for number five now. Yes, number five I have already spoken. So it's ruled by Mercury, and of course they are very adventurous, curious, enthusiastic, cannot sit at one place. They have a lot of movement, love changes in their life. They love challenges. Sometimes very overconfident. Number five is ruled by planet Mercury. Mercury is a planet of it's a green color planet, and it's a planet of communication. So it's a very fast moving planet. So of course they are freedom seeker and overconfident. They can take many risks. Sometimes, of course, their confidence is good, but sometimes they can be overconfident about things. They can take a lot of risk in their life. Early in the life, I have seen a lot of five number. Early in their life, they hate commitments. They get scared of commitments, or they hate commitments, especially into the relationships, because they feel they have not yet explored life. So for them, they have too short time to explore too many things. So that's how they are. And always remember, it's not necessary that your birth date number is exactly what you are, because you will also have your life path number, your name number. So all these three numbers are basically affecting you. They are the combination. They are the combination of you. All the three numbers are the characteristics defining you. So just not your birth date number is there. But in your case, Smitaji, I guess you are having 5 number as your karmic number and life path number as your 5 number. So amazing. And yeah, the best, the life, I have already told you, the life path number, they always seek freedom. They always want to, though they love their family, though they want to do things for their family, they're always there for their family. But at the same time, their vision is to do outside also, like social. They want to be into social life. They want to achieve something. They want to do some business. They want to do something, explore the world. They want to travel. They want to be adventurous. That's how they are. They are perfectionist also. They have too much of perfection in them. They want to do things in a very particular way. So yes, number 5 are like, so their struggle is towards adjusting those things within their life, because it becomes too much when life is too much messy back at home, and there are a lot of responsibilities where they don't love commitments. So sometimes it becomes too much messy for them. Personalities, celebrities like Amir Khan, Rohit Shetty, then Shakespeare, Albert Einstein, Neil Armstrong, they are all ruled by number 5. They are all birth karmic number is number 5. So amazing personalities you will find in number 5. Then we'll go to number 6. Number 6 is ruled by planet Venus. Venus is one of the beautiful planet, and it has a lot of magnetic personality. Whoever have a number 6 number as their karmic number or their birth life path number, they are they usually love they love to be in love. They are very romantic people. They love their family. They are very creative. Too much of artistic appearance in them. They are art lovers. They are beauty lovers. A lot of people you will find in beauty industry as a six personality. You will also see them. They love to have their high standards in place. Their lifestyle is with a very high standard. If they can afford it, they will of course go for it. They like to be in the luxurious place. They like to have luxurious things around, and they will always prefer, if they can afford, they will always prefer having a lot of luxury thing or branded stuff in their life. So number 6 is very beauty lovers, and usually even I have seen a lot of number 6 are very beautiful people as well. They have a great personality, very charismatic personality. So and at the same time they love themselves physically also. They love themselves. They have that kind of way of dressing up in parties, or in they are like tip to top perfectly decked up. So that's how they are. The life path number 6 is basically they always have a problem with one thing, which is a relationship. Number 6, they are usually too much possessive for their relationship. They love family, they love, but at the same time, when there is too much of love, it becomes suffocating, and that kind of suffocation is not good for everyone. They sometimes becomes too possessive. So this is a struggle usually they face in the relationship, usually number 6 life path number, or sometimes they are too critical about things around them, whom they love more. So sometimes they are the way they are too critical about the things, they don't actually they want to be perfect their family to be perfect, and that's how they take things accordingly. And if they are happy, everybody should be happy. If they are sad, everybody should be sad with them. So that's how they take as a family, that's how they treat the family. So of course sometimes it becomes overboard for them, but of course number 6 are like very lovable. They can maintain relationship very well. They can care for whom they really love, and they are perfect in their own way. Number 6, best personality, you can see the celebrities like Queen Victoria, then Madhuri Dixit, Sachin Tendulkar, Guru Nanak, A.R. Rahman. They are all number 6. You will see they have excelled in their field, and they have actually expressed themselves very well. They are very creative. So all number 6 have amazing artistic nature in them, and they can excel in whatever field they are into, especially into the beauty field or anything which is very related to expressing their thoughts and process or their love to people. Let's go to number 7. So number 7, karmic number, or your life path number, is basically ruled by planet Ketu. Planet Ketu is again, it's a planet of detachment. It's a planet of spiritual going into the inner journey. So Ketu is more like giving you an isolation and all kind of things. So when it comes to number 7 number people are usually they are usually called like an aliens in this world, because they don't of course they have too much of intelligence. They love being around people, but at the same time they try coming out of that social things and all. They only be into the social places where they think it's important for them to be into the business or to be into the work or something like that. But as soon as they get their own space or own freedom or own isolated time, they will run towards it. They will go and find that. So that's how number 7 number are usually very intelligent. They have a very analytical mind. They can they analyze opposite person in a very fine manner. They can actually understand people. We feel that they are quiet and they are not talking, but actually they are observing you. They are observing you in a very different way. They are not observing you as every normal person observe you. They analyze things, they think over it, and then they answer. That's how they are. Sometimes they are too much critical about things, and sometimes they are too upfront about things. They speak up about whatever they want. So their relationships, they cannot trust people very fast. That's the problem, because in their early life usually they must have gone with a lot of betrayal. So trusting is always an issue for them, and they think that people can easily come and hurt them. But it's not like that, In fact, a lot of people think that 7 number people are not trustworthy. That's always been with the 7 number. So they think that I really thought so. This person is not trustworthy, but still I trusted that person. And if that person betrayed you, then that's it. They will stop trusting other person, and that's how they are. So they love having their own alone time. They have a spying quality. They love subjects like science, occult, psychic, and metaphysical. Even the astrology and numerology, they get attracted towards such kind of subjects. They are great observer. If they get a chance, if they get knowledge of spirituality, they will love to be into it, because once in the lifetime they get attracted towards spirituality and they want to do the inner journey. So number 7 are very much spiritual being. It's always said they are actually somebody different from normal numbers. They are less attracted towards material world. So that's how life numbers, karmic number 7 is. And if we talk about life path of number 7, life path number 7, they that's the problem. The trust is the problem. So they bump into a lot of people who basically betray them, and that's they usually, if they think that too much of betrayal they have gone through, they will actually squeeze themselves like a go in their own cocoon, and they want to go in their own world. And if they come out, they really need to trust somebody to come out. So that's how the number 7 are. And they are actually expressive, but at the same time, when you really want them to express, they won't express. They will only express when they want to. They will only listen to themselves. That's how they are. And the famous personality in number 7 are, of course, Charlie Chaplin, then Karan Johar, Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is the most expressive person, but when you won't see him socializing more. When he is done with his work, he will go back to his house and have his own family time and with his own family. That's how Shah Rukh Khan is. Of course, he cannot trust everybody and anybody in the industry. That's how we have known he's been insecure about everything. So a lot of things we know about such kind of number. So yeah, that's how number 7 are. And moving forward towards number 8, number 8 is ruled by planet Saturn. And hi Shailaja, are you there? What's your number? Please tell me so I can, if I have missed that number, if you have missed that number, I can come again. Okay, so yeah, we are talking about number 8. Number 8 is ruled by planet Saturn. Saturn is basically a karmic planet, and it gives you, amazing. Basically, it's a very business planet also as well. It gives you a lot of wealth, money, power, everything, but it doesn't come easily in your life. It requires a lot of struggle and a lot of hardship. For number 8 people are basically, they are very intelligent. They have amazing business sense. They can get things done in their own way. Number 8 people can accept any kind of challenges in their life, even if they are knocked down in their life, they can bounce back very nicely. They can come back into the life amazingly, and they can be very great competitors. For them, the only negative thing is they are too much attracted towards. If there are too much of negative in them, then they will be too greedy about money, and sometimes they are seeking power as well. They are sometimes very dominant and love to control things around them, love to control people around them. So number 8 are usually they always face a family problem because of their controlling and dominating nature. They usually not very. They usually don't gel well with people whom they whom they are surrounded with. So they really need to take care of their what they speak or how they behave with their family people or their relationship. Too much of sometimes they become too much of outspoken and bold in their words, and that can come as a backfire to them. Number 8 as well, money, as they are a lot of big business people are seen in number 8. The cases like, getting rich to rag to riches or rich to rag, number 8 usually have that kind of quality, because their whole life is surrounded with or too much of money or greediness, or looking for earning a lot of money, or they are just struggling to find that kind of money or power in their life. They're just struggling towards that, and if they don't get it, sometimes they start hating money, like they feel money is the cause of all the problem. So it's always very up and down in their life regarding struggle for money and power. So, no other things will really matter for them. Important is mostly what important for them is it's their power and money, or probably if not money or power, but still they want things under their control. They want all things under their control. So they really have to be careful about such kind of situations in their life, so they don't get into such kind of situation in their life, so they don't get into any such kind of problem in their life, because they have to balance life. Only money and power is not important in life. You really need to take care of other relationships and other things in life. So number 8 life path, number 8 famous personality, of course you will see getting rag to riches is Narendra Modi is the best example. Then Manmohan Singh, Benjamin Franklin, Mother Teresa, Pablo Picasso. So they are all number 8. And there are many such example. I don't remember right now, but of course if we deep dive into number 8, really that's most powerful number out of all number, because all big businessmen, all big business personality, you will always see number 8. At the same time, lot of homeless people, or lot of struggling people in the life who have never come up, who have always been struggling, you will see them as number 8. So this is really surprising or shocking that it's like extreme of 2 in number 8. And of course you really number 8 karmic lesson is to really balance things in their life, really, because when too much of money tensions or all these things comes into them, you just really keep those things aside and start thinking about the best things which are happening in your life. So yeah, that's how the karmic number works for number 8. And the last but not least, number 9. Number 9 is one of the best number. Of course, all numbers are best, but this number is more towards humanitarian. People with number 9, they have amazing. What is the difference between karmic number and life path number? How you calculate it? Okay, karmic number is your birth date number, and that's if my birth date is 24, so 2 plus 4 is number 6, so 6 number is my karmic number, and life path number is my birthday, month and year. I have to calculate the whole birth details I have to sum up the whole birth detail, and then the final number is my life path number. So that's the difference between karmic and life path number. Karmic number is usually explaining you how you are, what is your characteristics, and what kind of nature you are. And life path number is usually explaining you what kind of life episodes or life experiences you will be going through in your life. So you have to evaluate this both and then understand what exactly suits you, which number is majorly affecting you. Then you will understand. Even there is name number, but you can always change the name number. Usually all the numerologists help you to change the number. because that kind of remedies only work. Because if your birth, you cannot change your birthday number, you cannot change your any month or year. But of course, when you're if you are, especially if you're number 5 and your name number is also coming as 5, then it really works amazingly in your life. So usually that's why the my name is Meenal. So people, if the whole total of this Meenal is coming number 5, and I have a 6 number vibration, like my birth date number is 6, so I will make changes in my name, like Miinal. So it total sums up around number 6, and then this 2 vibration. But it doesn't work so easily with the name. You have to actually 1,000 times write down in some paper, and start using that name everywhere to actually that remedy to work on you. Because so if you have, if you're 30 years old or 40 years old, your particular name has been everywhere in the bank accounts, in your passport, in your all documents, you have been people have been calling you from that name. So instantly that energy doesn't changes. So you really need to work over it, write it down in some book 1,000 times. There are some remedies, there are some way to do it. Once you do that, once you start applying that name everywhere, then things starts changing in your life. So that's how number affects you. Of course, birth date and birth date has always been, always explaining your basic characteristics, what kind of nature you have, and usually with what kind of people you will gel around. Like 1, 5 and 7 number are one family. Then 2, 4 and 8 are from one family. 3, 6 and 9 are from one family. So 3, 6, 9 people gel around very well. 1, 5 and 7 number people gel around very well. And 3, 6, 1, 5 and 7 people gel around very well. But not it also depends where they are gelling. Is it for the relationship? Is it for working? It's for the business or for some job. Sometimes what happens, number 4 and 8 don't gel around in business because they both are having too much of materialistic approaches. So it's not necessary. So it always, of course, these are their own groups what they have made it, but you have to see 3, 6, 9 usually gel around in the relationship that really works well with them. So it all depends upon what kind of number you are having. So yeah, so let's go with the number 9. Number 9 has a Mars energy. Mars planet rules number 9. And they are very far-sighted people. They have very far vision. They love. They are generous, and they also have a big heart. They can offer any kind of help if somebody asks them any kind of help from them. And the only problem with them is like they are sometimes very self-doubting themselves, and they think that they are not good enough for things, and they are not good enough to do things, and sometimes they are too bounded into their own personal zone where they are not coming out. Once they come out of their own personal zone, they actually start they actually start glowing. They actually start people start recognizing them, and they have an amazing personality. Actually, they people really see towards them. They can help anybody and everybody. They want to help. They want to do some social causes in their life. They just don't want to do some small petty jobs in their life or do some small things. They think they have come here in this world to do something very big, to achieve something very big. And they they are also an entertainer. They are sometimes very unpredictable. They're very, they love being in society, but at the same time they want to be in their own way. They don't want to be bound by somebody. So sometimes they are even, the family ties, they hate family ties. If we see the life path number 9, they don't like too many family responsibility coming in, because they think they have huge responsibility towards the world. Why only family responsibility? So if they are tied up with a lot of family responsibility, they don't like it. So number 9 people are a little bit, they want to go out in the world and show up themselves and help everyone, and every they think everybody needs me, everybody needs my love and help, and I should be there. So that's how number 9 are. So every number are having different characteristics, and you really need to understand what is actually affecting you, what kind of karmic obligation is affecting you. You can actually change your vibrations by just changing few things in your life, by understanding what number are giving you what kind of vibration. That's it. 11, as sum of birth date is 3 and 8. So 3 plus 8 is equal to 11, of course. So yeah, so if you have an 11 life path number, basically this is a magical number. 11 number, 22 and 33, this all number cannot be added. So 1 plus 1 is a really magical number, and you are very connected with your partner. Number 11 is, always connected with their partner, and they really don't need to do a lot of hard work in their life. A lot of things come easily in their life. 11 number is really magical number. If you are having a life path number 11, it really gives you, of course, you love being dependent on someone. You love being dependent. You love having family around. You cannot stay without your family. You feel that if I am around my family, I am complete, and I feel complete. That's how number 11 are. And at the same time, they have amazing charismatic aura in them. They can people listen to them. People take a lot of advices from them. They have very they can be an amazing counselor and healer. So 11 number have an very magnetic aura. So 11 number, 22, and you are basically 1 plus 1. So one number is anyways a charismatic number, but when 1 plus 1 becomes double the energy, and you are actually giving too much of energy in your own family, because it feels like your whole family is dependent on you and you are dependent on your family. So that's how the connection is. So really 11 number are having an amazing life path number. Though there are few emotional things you come around because of your emotional nature. Sometimes you really want to, because of your emotional nature, you become too much of sensitive as well. So that really comes into the play, and then sometimes it becomes difficult for you to handle the situation. But if you see, 11 numbers are they are really amazing. So I hope this answers your question. Is there anybody else who wants to know any number? So you can also mention the number down there. I can reply you on the comments. So I can end this video with the numbers, what we spoke about, all the from 1 to 9 number, and of course 11, 22 and 33 are the magical numbers. They are basically adding the numbers, they have the double the power of those numbers. So of course they really have amazing power in them. So I hope I explained everybody about the numbers, and thank you for tuning into my channel, and thank you for coming in. Thank you, Smita ji. Thank you, Veena. Thank you, Shailaja. And looking forward for you all guys to come back again and for my another video. Thank you.